How you doing, everybody? Uh, I'm I guess this is sort of an update video. I guess this sort of isn't an update video. It's sort of just a ventilate frustration slash let you know where I'm at in terms of everything right now. Not on camera because I need to show you what's going on my screen when I attempt to do this. I have been attempting for the past couple of weeks to sort out my Roxio Game Capture HD Pro. The issue primarily with my last computer was that probably about halfway through Mass Effect 1, the recording stage of doing that, which was in January, and now it's October. So it's been a while since this has happened, that it's been going on. About halfway through the recording of Mass Effect, it started blue screening my old computer, my desktop. Now the desktop still works, but after about a month of blue screening it, I started booting it on a fresh, clean boot of the computer, which you can do by going msconfig in your search bar or something like. I forget how to do it exactly because I haven't done it with this computer in a while. I haven't done it with Windows 10, period. But I was doing it on a clean boot, and it would still either blue screen my computer or the Roxio program wouldn't work at all. So what you're seeing right now might look a little bit different. This is a new laptop. It's an Asus ROG with a shit ton of really good stuff in it. It's a laptop. It cost me probably $1,400 to get it, and it was fairly expensive, obviously. But the fact that I moved to a new computer, I mean, you can see it up here. I don't have the mouse plugged in because there's only 3 USB ports on this thing, which kind of sucks. But you can see there's Steam up there. I can play PC games on this thing as much as I want now, and it runs them at a smooth 60 frames per second for the vast majority of the games that I've tried, which include like 2. But the point is that I've run games on it, and it works really well, even while recording. So that's good. But the issue that I'm primarily having right now is when I go to load up Roxio Game Capture, you'll see that, and I mean, it could potentially buff out because it's on camera, so maybe it's nervous when it's not on camera, but I'll boot up Roxio Game Capture program. I'll click Capture. Right now, the TV that I have next to me, it's on the loading screen for Demon's Souls, so that's a thing that you can't see right now because the Roxio is attempting to boot the program up. And, okay, well, I don't know if I have the mouse shown on the screen right now, but you can kind of see that it's booting up a little bit, but now you can't actually see the screen. You can't see my video preview. Now, this is a working build. One of the tech support members at Corel and I got it to this stage to where, because before I would just load the program up, it would go to not responding, and I'd have to manually close it. One of the tech support members at Corel and I got it to this point, but because it's the weekend right now, I'm recording this on Sunday afternoon, it's I'm guessing that their tech support isn't open on the weekends. They're probably not at work, so he probably can't really help me with this until Monday, which is why I'm kind of ventilating frustration by making a video about it. So it's on, it's ready, it'll work, supposedly, but right now you can't see the video preview. Let's see, full screen, grab snapshot, this is just recording audio. This shows picture enhancements, which I don't need to do because I do that otherwise. So let's try this. Let's name the file the way that I name them normally. And you can see there's a couple of files in there. You can see the file name says dsouls02. I've already attempted to record with this laptop a couple of times. So now let's attempt to, as my brother's screaming in the background, let's attempt to start the capture on this thing and see if it actually works this time. Okay, so it's working for a little longer than usual. Right now, it's gone for longer than it ever has before, because previously it would go for about a second and then it would stop working entirely. Like, it would just get to the point where the time elapsed would stop working and the screen would go black for a second and then it would stop working. So I'm going to attempt to wait a few minutes and see how long it takes before it stops working. But if it continues to work, I might actually be able to record this. Maybe it was just luck of the draw. Let's see what happens when I move external programs around, like close this. Does that affect it in any sort of a way, shape, or form? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Well, I'm going to wait about a minute and then see if it's still working. If it's still working, then I will attempt to record with it, but I'm very apprehensive to record with the program when it's so prone to crashing, because Demon's Souls is one of those games where if you do something, it's done permanently. You can't really, unless it's just like, what's it called? Unless it's just like killing enemies in a level and then you die or something like that. It's done permanently if you kill a boss. It's done permanently if you kill an invading Black Phantom or anything like that. So I got to be careful about what I do and what I don't do on the camera, because if I try to do something on the camera and then the recording screws up and it gets undone essentially, then I'm screwed because I missed a boss that I have to show on the camera. So that's a thing. It appears to be working, so I think I'm going to go attempt to salvage this. I'm going to turn off debut, see if it crashes the program, and then if it continues to work, I guess I'll try to record. But yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know this is why things have been so not happening for the past month, is essentially because this program is driving me nuts with not being able to work. This is the first time it's worked for more than about 10 seconds at a time. And I don't want to jinx it, but that's just the honest truth of the whole thing. So that's it for this. I might upload this, I might not, depending on whether or not it actually continues to buffer out. But I do need this for about an hour and a half because I'm switching my recording schedule around again, due to the fact that when I get home from work most of the time I'm too tired now to actually go and record. So we'll see how this goes. I'm going to go attempt to record, but until I get that done, if this all works out and I get a full session from this thing without it freezing or destroying my graphics card on the computer or anything like that, this session that I'm about to record will go up probably starting on Wednesday. But if it crashes for some reason, then I won't even be surprised, and I'll still post this up so you guys know what's going on. But yeah, just wanted to let you know this is essentially what I'm dealing with. Although right now it's looking pretty good, even though, again, you still can't see the video preview. But we'll see how it works, if it works. Excuse me. And I will see you guys when I get this problem to a working stage to where I actually feel comfortable playing the game that I was attempting to record. I'd like to go back to Mass Effect, but there's a million other things I have to do for that before that's even ready. So, yeah. I'll see you guys either for this or maybe for an update video on camera when I'm done with this. I don't know how I'm going to do this yet, but we're going to see. But I'll see you guys in a little bit regardless. Okay, so I probably should have waited just a little bit longer to stop the recording because this is... Excuse me, I'm trying to talk. As you can see here, it went for about 5 minutes and 58 seconds of elapsed time before this occurs on my computer screen. Now that notification in the bottom right hand corner of the screen, it never goes away. I have to restart my computer in order to get it to go away, but it literally crashes and says it has recovered over and over and over again. And the recording stops, not because it's actually stopping. Okay, hey, look, it's doing it again right here on screen for you. This is essentially what happens, although the screen goes black in the process of me doing it. And honestly, I don't know if that would fuck with my debut or Audacity while it's happening. But yeah, I don't know how to fix this. So I'm going to wait for Corel to get back to me on all of this, but essentially two things are going on right now because of the fact that this thing isn't working. I can't record Demon's Souls. It's on hold because the Roxio isn't cooperating. And I also can't record Mass Effect 2 because the trailer for Mass Effect 2, I don't have all of the footage ready for it, and I couldn't before the program started doing essentially this, except on my other computer it just wouldn't work at all. So I don't have the capacity to record anything right now. Now I am implementing a workaround for that because, as I've told you before, I have Steam installed on this computer. I've downloaded Mass Effect 1 and 2 on this computer. I'm currently playing through Mass Effect 1 on my Steam profile with all the bells and whistles attached. As a matter of fact, while we're here, hang on one second. Let me just do this and get rid of that shit. Would you just get out of here? Can I turn notifications off or something like that? Okay, thank you. I'll try Office later. I don't actually need it because Google Drive is a thing. Also, here's what happens. You clear all, and it just keeps going. It just keeps coming back, and there's no way to fix it. Is there any way to turn these things off? Let me see. Turn on quiet hours. That works for me. Can we just... Did that do it? Did that fix it? Okay, I think that fixed it somewhat. So now what I'm going to do, hopefully this doesn't kill my computer. Okay, I just pulled out the Roxio because in order to actually play any of these games remotely on my PC, I have to put in my mouse as well. So let me plug that in. Is that working? Okay, it is working. I don't know if you can see that 1250 DPI that just came up on the screen, but I'm going to take a quick drink of water before I keep going here. Sorry for the noise there. So yeah, that's essentially what I've been dealing with recently. And now I'm going to attempt to plug in my headphones, even though they appear to be stuck inside of this friggin' box of Kleenex that I have over here because I'm sick still. I'm trying to get all the disgustingness out of my system while I'm here. What was I going to say? I was going to talk about how, I guess I was going to do this on camera, but I was going to talk about how it's not just the computer that's changed. I've actually switched rooms in terms of where I am to record. This room is actually slightly more advantageous to me because it's not in anybody's way. I can record whenever I want. I don't have to worry about sharing a computer anymore because I have this laptop to do it. And I have a new fancy TV as well in the room. It's nothing fancy. I think I got it for about $190. So it's nothing fancy, but it gets the job done for the purposes of me recording. I don't know if I'll show a picture of the room or not. It's nothing special. If you've watched my Mario Kart Wii blindfolded video, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about, but it's just the living room downstairs instead of my actual room where I sleep in at night. So yeah, that's a thing. So let's see if I can get Steam to work while it's recording audio and video. It should, because I mean, I don't think this thing is in any kind of... I mean, it's you can hear the fan in the background a little bit, but it's nothing fancy. So like it's not like a huge issue. Oh, I forgot to post an update on Twitter about the Tomb Raider reboot being like $5 or not even until Friday. Oh well. Mass Effect. Let's play. Also, you'll notice when hang on. There we go. You'll notice when I boot it up that it's got a new opening screen if you have Mass Effect yourself for the PC. This is not what it normally looks like there. I have a texture mod installed for Mass Effect, which it was my first attempt at really modding things. So, yeah, that's a thing. Gonna do that with Mass Effect 2 a little bit and Mass Effect 3 as well. Now, I don't know why it's taking so long to load. Can I get out of this? Hang on, let me try alt-tabbing out. Oops. Let's go to this. There we go. No, that's not what I wanted. Hang on. This is a test. This is a test in motion, folks. I'm trying to... Oh, see, there's part of the problem is that Mass Effect, this is the 32-bit edition of it, and this is a 64-bit computer. It doesn't have issues booting up, so let's see if I can actually get it to boot up while running all of this just crap that's going on my computer here. Or if I have to restart Debut to do it. Alright, let's leave Steam open so that it can download everything that it needs to first before... Well, not download, but like, you know what I'm trying to say. I'm apprehensive to open the screen because now it's not working and I don't know why. Maybe... I think I know why, actually. Maybe it's because of that friggin'... Okay, the notifications are gone. Let's turn off quiet hours and see if it gives me that NVIDIA bullshit again. Nope, it doesn't. Okay. I think I know what's going on, and I think it's going to require a restart of my computer. So I'm going to stop the program, and then I'll be right back. So hold on just a second. Oh, crap. Now I gotta... Hang on, I'll be right back. Okay, so I don't know what's actually going on now. I'm incredibly confused because I restarted the computer, and I'm attempting to play it. But now, when this happens, let's see what happens here, because it started working and then it sort of stalled on me. So that could be an issue with the program. Oh, wait, it's sort of working. Hang on. Let's go straight to the action and see what's going on here. If it's actually going to work in smooth 60 FPS like it was for me before. I mean, to be fair, before I was only running debut. So it's not like it's not exactly the same as running debut and Audacity and Steam in the background, which I should probably have closed Steam. Let's do that real quick. Hold on. And I don't want to like break my Mass Effect in the process of doing this, but let's just do I end task or do I I'm gonna end task? Let's see what happens. Okay, that should be fine. Let's do this and then do this. Okay. It seems to be working fine now. So I'll just show you where I am in the game, and you know, I'll run around for a little bit, I suppose. I've got my key bindings all custom set up for myself, even though I'm a PC noob and all of those things. So I should probably shut my TV off. What do you mean, huh? I just got through the original promotion to Spector thing. Actually, hang on, I'm gonna shut my TV off. Hold on a second. Don't need that thing, because I can't even record it right now anyway. I should really just get an Elgato and say screw you to what my current technology is, but I'm here. I'm just got promoted to Spector status. What's my squad button? Here it is. Here's my stats. I know I shouldn't I shouldn't overload myself on decryption so quickly and everything like that, but I don't know. I want to do a power-heavy playthrough all of a sudden for some reason. That's why I'm like pushing for Garrus to get Master Sabotage and Overload or something. I don't even know what I'm doing, honestly. I'm just trying to get through this game because essentially the powers that I have in Mass Effect 1 don't fundamentally affect anything in Mass Effect 2. But this is just as much a test of, well, just as much an update of telling you guys where I am with everything as it is me testing how well this thing runs on my PC. And there appears to be a little bit of motion blur, but other than that, I think it's okay, honestly. I mean, I have debut capped 60 FPS, so this should be running at smooth 60 FPS now. But alright, Gareth, let's talk about your brother, who I'm definitely going to rescue earlier this time. That's not true, and you know it.
I'm on a break.
Yeah, I know.
Talk to someone else if you need anything. I've got a lot on my mind.
Maybe I can help.
Maybe you can. You're a soldier, right? You ever head out to the Traverse?
Sometimes.
My brother's the captain of a ship called the Majesty. It was crossing the Traverse a few days ago when it disappeared. Just dropped right off the grid. And that usually means one of two things. They had massive mechanical failure, or they were attacked.
Neither one of those options leaves a lot of hope.
I won't give up on my brother. Not yet. I've got the coordinates for the last transmission from his vessel.
What kind of ship was it?
Don't let the name fool you. The Majesty's just a small trading vessel, only a handful of crew. But he kept it in good condition. I don't think mechanical failure is too likely. But they don't have any real weapons or shields. If anyone did come after them, the Majesty'd be a sitting duck.
Isn't anyone else looking into this?
My brother's just a small independent trader. Ships like his disappear in the Traverse all the time.
The coordinates.
And that right there is the only real issue that I've seen so far.
Please let me know as soon as you find him.
And that doesn't even just pop up because I'm recording with debut or anything like that, is that this game, Mass Effect 1 itself, and it said right in the file for the texture pack, the game itself has some sound audio clipping problems where the beginnings of sound files, like conversations and lines of dialogue, will sometimes just like just not play in the game, and it like probably because it's trying to load so many things up at once that it just doesn't work. But I mean, yeah, it seems like this is working fine. If you're wondering why things seem to be like moving when I'm moving the camera like this, it seems like everything kind of goes pixely a little bit. It's because it's motion blur's on, so that's probably part of the issue. But the texture pack looks good, so I can't complain about that. The game appears to be running in smooth, 60 FPS for me. I'll find that out whether or not that's true when I edit it into Movie Studio Platinum. But I have to do some testing on the levels of everything right now because I haven't really used Movie Studio on this computer. So that's where I'm at, essentially. I'm going to get through Mass Effect 1 and essentially do Mass Effect 2 on the PC, but Mass Effect 2's trailer I can't do anything with right now because I'm still trying to fix my Roxio. If worst comes to worst, I will just buy an Elgato, although I can't even do that until the end of this week because I have no money. But yeah, if worst comes to worst, I'll just get a different recording device because this one obviously isn't doing me any favors right now, and then I'll go from there. But yeah, that's where I'm at right now. That's why I'm not really capable of recording anything because any and all projects that I would want to do either don't work with my recording device because it basically crashes my computer and disables it from doing anything. By the way, the reason why it wasn't booting up more than likely was because the Roxio crashed my graphics card. That was what was crashing when it was giving me all those messages. It crashed my graphics card. That's not supposed to happen, and that is not good for the longevity of my computer, so I am not going to be opening that program anytime soon until it actually works, because I'm not taking that chance. But that's where I'm at. It's not a fun place to be because I can't actually do anything with my channel right now because I want to do a trailer for Mass Effect 2. But I don't have the footage for it. I could get it on the PC version, but that would take even longer because I not only would have to play through the entirety of this game, I would have to play through the entirety of Mass Effect 2 twice. Once for the actual recording and once to get the trailer footage. Or I'd have to do it the way that I did it before, where I recorded everything first and then went from there, which again is an issue because then I still wouldn't be able to post anything for this thing for you guys for like a month and a half at least from now. So that's where I'm at. I'm doing everything I can, and I really wanted to get some recording done this weekend, but it just doesn't look like it's going to actually happen. So I'm sorry, guys. I'm doing the best I can. It's really frustrating to be in the position that I'm in right now, but that's basically all I can do for right now. And I don't know how to fix it. So I'll continue to play through this game. There might be some small changes in the game file, like what did I do differently this one so far? I turned in Jalid and Shortman for being illegally doing the keeper thing, so that was a thing that I did. What else did I do? There was one thing specifically that I did differently on this file, and I forget what it was. Let's look at my quest log and see if that'll jog my memory here. I did the shell scanner thing. I did signal tracking. That was a mind screw because it was literally just pressing up 5 times. It's like, find a different password, Mr. Computer. This one I did the same thing with the body. We got Jalid arrested. We convinced Zoltan that Shire wasn't involved in his whole thingy. We did that thing. We got Rita's sister out. I gave her the OSD. I did that the same way. It's basically the same thing except for, I guess the Jalid and Shorban thing was the only thing that was different, really. But I might have different Paragon and Renegade scores imported into Mass Effect 2 because I've been making some slightly different decisions. I tried playing some other games where the protagonist of the game is not so goody-goody two-shoes to get myself into the mindset that Vanessa's going to have in the beginning of Mass Effect 2, because no spoilers, but Mass Effect 2 is going to kind of piss her off right at the beginning of the game, basically. So she's going to be a little bit, hopefully, more of a believable character in that one. But yeah, that's where I'm at. I'm sorry that I haven't been able to post anything for a month and a half. And I'm sorry that it's probably going to be a little longer than that potentially before I start to post anything, if depending on how long it takes me to fix the Roxio / get a new capture card. It might be a little while before I even get to post anything again, but yeah, that's where I'm at. I'm sorry, guys, but I'm going to take off now. I'll probably go and continue playing this for a little while because, I don't know, I'll just do it. But yeah, that's where I'm at. So thanks for watching, everybody. Hopefully this wasn't too hard to follow. I'm going to have to edit it out and everything like that. Actually, I'll probably go do that instead of playing this first. I'll edit this out and then get it ready to upload for tomorrow. And then we'll go from there. But yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you whenever I get something to actually work for the purposes of recording. I mean, this is working, but again, I can't just do this. So, yeah. I'll see you guys in a little while.